Hello, my name is Felicity Gunn. I'm an artist living and working out of Athens, Ohio as I finish my BFA in printmaking. Um, the art that I'll be sharing tonight is from a body of work that I've been putting together for the past year as I prepare for my thesis show in April. Um, this work is important to me for a number of reasons and is pretty specific to the Appalachian region, site specific. Um, it's a connection between domestic place and the land and environment within Athens through imagery and found organic material. The references of the sites that I've been collecting are either tied to my own living situations, and I find specific like compositional inspiration from in regards to this overarching theme of man-made architecture paired with the regional landforms and plant life. And I've also been combining this imagery with handmade paper made from natural fibers found from the specific site of the image. So for example, this piece that's on display at the Dairy Barn right now, titled Home Again, it is an illustration of my current residence in Athens, and it is drawn on a handmade squash vine paper, and the squash I actually grew in the front bed of this house. So kind of pairing those two sites as a single piece. And then you can move to the next one. This piece is titled Fern, and it's an illustration that I completed like the end of last year. And it's kind of the first piece that started making me think about the landforms, looking at how buildings and houses kind of sit on the hills that are specific to the Appalachian region and in Athens. And I was really drawn to kind of the haphazardness of everything thrown together for out of kind of convenience, but also looking at little moments of like power lines kind of mirroring the treetops and plants growing out of pavement. So this piece kind of also just was like a jumping off point for me kind of to start this like larger body. If you want to move to the next one. This piece is again a part of this work. It is an etching, this is titled Up the Hill. It's an etching on handmade daylily paper. So for this one, I sourced the material for the paper and then decided to go back and take references of the house that I collected the material from, that I was gifted the material from. And I really liked this composition because of the pairing of the rigidness of architecture and kind of the organic forms of the nature and plant life kind of growing around it. So that's some of the things that I was keeping in mind. And then just again, honing down on this line quality, looking at perspective and value and weight and kind of what that would do paired with this paper. So if you want to move, I think I have one more. This is my first etching that I completed. It's not tied to any specific paper, but again, it was just really fun to kind of learn the process and capture this college rental house. It's reflective of what I've kind of been going through as I've been going to school at OU, and just that the structure kind of with the juxtaposition of the organic plant life kind of growing up the sides of the house and the grass, and again the power lines are always like something that like draws me to a specific image. So yeah, I think that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for the Women of Appalachia project and for the Dairy Barn creating this space for us all to talk and share our work.
Thank you, Felicity. Casey?